Time for another tier list. But I promise this will be the last one for a while. I know this can be pretty boring if you don't know any of the characters. If anyone hasn't realized it yet, these characters come from the Ultimate game What in Hell is Bad, which is one of my hyperfixations next to Black Butler and Twisted Wonderland. But I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. I have mentioned this a few times on this channel. Let's start right into it with the kings. I had to shift them to the front. Anyway, Beel, Beelzebub. I will mispronounce a lot of these names, be prepared. So at first, he was my favorite, because at the beginning of the game you do a personality quiz and then they assign you one of the kings. And I got him assigned, so I felt like he was my soulmate for a while. And this hopefully changes in the future, but so far in the game he doesn't even appear in the main story. So unless you get him very much at the beginning, like I did, or you pull his card on the gacha, you won't even know what he's like, because he literally only appears in his card stories and events, so people are missing out. But it's been like 1 or 2 years since I started playing this. I think 1 year, yeah. And new characters have joined the Pookie list, so he has shifted down a bit because I've realized he's kind of shifty, and I can't really deal with that. He's giving mixed signals, and he's the kind of character who would just disappear for a while, and I'm not too good with that. Next up, I'm just gonna pull Satan to the front. I liked him a lot at the beginning, because he's also the first devil who you really interact with in the game and who you meet. But now that the story has moved on, we barely even get to see him anymore, and in the events he's not very active, so it's like I've fallen out of it for both of these kind of, because there's not much interaction nowadays anymore. Like if they come back I might like them again, but they're not my favorites anymore for now. Leviathan. So at first I couldn't stand him, because he's really mean. He's a tsundere, I would say, so I didn't know how to deal with him for a long time, but once I realized that he's a tsundere and not just any random guy who hates you, I started to like him. At first it was neutral good, then I liked him a lot, and now, eventually due to the Butler event and seeing him in a maid dress, I think about him a lot. I have to admit, I think about him a lot nowadays. Mammon. Yeah, sorry, I really don't have anything for him. I'm not against him, but he's the kind of character I would only put up a rank out of pity. So like, he's nice, but not for me. Lucifer. So at first it was neutral. I liked him a normal amount for the most part, but lately he's stepping it up. I'm kind of really obsessed with the fallen angel vibe. Asmodeus. So when he first got revealed, I wasn't really into what I'm seeing here. It wasn't too special for me. In a game like this, getting an Asmodeus character, I expected a lot, but this did not fit my expectations. This wasn't it for me. But I got his card, and none of my friends have his card. I think there's barely anyone who has him so far. And after reading his story, he's like really sweet actually. Like, you'd think he's just a beast. I won't give context, but it's probably very obvious what I'm talking about. But once you read his story and once you really get to know him, he's like the most romantic character in this entire game. I know it's hard to imagine if you haven't read his story, but he's the sweetest. Belphegor. Now I really want to like him. When he first came out I wasn't into his design again, but he grew on me in the story, in his event story. The thing is, I really want to put him up here, but I can't, because we've barely seen any of him so far. We don't know what he's like, because he's always sleeping. You can't really interact with him if he's sleeping. You can't really tell what his personality like, because he's always sleeping. I don't know who this is, basically. I want to like him. Okay, we're done with the kings. On to the secondary characters. I'm gonna put C3 first, just because we met him first in the story. I like him a lot, even though we haven't seen him for a while. But even in the event stories, I feel like he has more interactions with us than Satan. So like, C3 is still a Pookie. I will always have him by my side, if I were in this game. Same for Leroy, the golden retriever boy. He was adorable. I just adopted him since his first appearance in the story. These two would always be by my side. Left hand, right hand. They'd be my bodyguards. Beamit. I disliked him at first, and I still kind of do. But then sometimes I kind of liked him. So it's somewhere between we're good and meh, because I still have active dislikes against him. So I'll just put him in the meh because we won't have a lot of characters here. Paimon. Didn't care. He's cute, I guess. I like his style. Sometimes I like him and sometimes I don't care. So I'm just gonna put him here. Barbatos. I just love the dynamic of all the Hades guys with MC. The jokes they make and the atmosphere between them, adorable, I love it. While we're talking about Hades guys, I'm just gonna add the rest. So at first I liked Glacialabolas.
Glacialabolas.
Glassy balls. At first I liked him a normal amount, but his story made me really uncomfortable. Not his story, but the interaction we had with him. So it's somewhere between I like you and I'm uncomfortable, don't touch me. So maybe here. I wouldn't hate him. I don't dislike him the way I dislike Beamit, but I'm scared of him. And the last Hades guy, my baby girl. For us. Pookie, sweetest of the sweets. Obsessed. I would also have him by my side. These three would always be around me. Gabriel. So, by the story, we are supposed to dislike him because he attacks us, he kills our friend, he is like the enemy, but he's so pretty. Look, I'm not a traitor, even the devils agree with me, he's hot. They get it. So, it's like a love-hate situationship, I guess. He's pretty, I want to draw him a lot, I want to cosplay him, he's a muse, but he's also hateable. So, we'll put him here. Just in the middle. Phoenix. No, not interested. Don't need you in my life. Don't even care to see your story because I can already see I'm not into it. I forgot his name. Astaroth. Yeah, I don't care about him. Moving on. Marbas. He was one of the first characters I had when playing the game, so I liked him by the looks. But he's kinda mean and cold to MC, so I'll leave him here. Dantalion, I give up. But yeah, don't care. Zagan. I liked him for a split second in the first story and then I dropped it again. I don't care about him, like at all. Raphael, but not the one from Love and Deep Space. Don't care, don't like, I've got nothing for him. Even though he's an angel, he's not that pretty, so meh. And Ralphus. Yeah, we're good, I guess. Didn't have a lot of interaction with him, so it doesn't feel like I know him personally. But he's okay. Naberius. Don't care. Had interactions, were sweet, but still don't care. Ronove. Dislike. He's a bit gross. Michael. I choked on my spit. Michael. Again, he's an angel, so we're supposed to hate him. But look at him. He's so pretty. He's gorgeous. I can't wait to cosplay him and to draw him a lot. Like, he's not even that pretty in this art. I get it if you don't agree with me here, but he's gorgeous, trust me. If I could just put up some fan art right here, you would agree with me. But I don't think I'm allowed to repost fan art without the artist's permission, so just go on Instagram and look up Michael from What in Hell is Bad and look at the fan arts, and you will get me. Bua. Buer. Don't care. Belial? He's pretty. I liked the interactions, but there's not much to it. He's like a 5-second character. Solomon. Don't care. He's our ancestor, so we only talk up to him in our dreams. But I don't care about him, honestly. Bathan. Really don't care about Bathan. Probably because we'd never even met him, but he just seems like a really boring character to me. Gushen. Active dislike. Which one of the developer team people thought that adding math demon would be a good idea? I hate math. Big no for me. Eligos. He's cute, I guess, but I don't care. Minyuk. A lot of people are obsessed with Minyuk, the childhood best friend, but I don't care about him. We left him for a reason, guys. And MC always wants to get back to him, but I don't. I don't care. He's nice, I guess. Like, I don't hate him. He's okay, as a friend or something, but meh. I forgot his name. Amon. Yeah, Amon. Oh, I like him. I don't think about him a lot, so I don't know if I should put him as a secondary Pookie. But I do like him a lot. I'll just keep him here. Forgot his name. Beelzebub's second-hand man? Not second-hand. Right-hand man. Sorry friends, but I really don't care about him. I don't dislike him, but there's nothing I like about him, so he's just there. Stoles, also don't care. Morax, also don't care. I guess it's just based on interactions and we haven't interacted with a lot of demons yet. Why is Zagan in here again? Well, still don't care. Pyong? Pyong is okay, I guess. Agaris? Dislike. We don't know much about him yet, but there's just something about him that's unsettling. Yeah, I don't need Agaris in my life. Beleth, I think. It's Beleth, right? He's okay, but I don't care. But I like how he talks like Boothil. But that's a thing for all of the people of their nation, so it's just a funny add-on. This guy, I don't think we even got a name for him. Some people sim for him, but he is designed to look like Mammon, and even though he looks a bit better than Mammon, I'm still not in for it. Amy. I'm still confused how Amy can be a guy's name. Yeah, I don't care about him, but he has active beef with C3, so I'll just put him one down for that. Mammon's father. No, I don't like Mammon. His appearance and everything ain't it for me, but his father is kinda fine. Like, I'll take your dad, man, but not you. Beemet's father. Also more likable than Beemet himself. Masago. We don't know much about him yet, but he's okay for now. What was his name? I forgot his name. It was something with an A. And he's a fallen angel, but not like Lucifer. He's not in hell. He's in a mid-state that's between heaven and hell for all the fallen angels who don't want to go to hell. He's gorgeous, and also his personality was peak. Like, he's not like the angels who are just, devils are bad. We're gonna kill you all, that's it. God is the good one. He's more like, there's a reason he's a fallen angel, you know? He's almost like a devil, which is a good thing in this game, because he's open-minded. That's really all there is to it. He's open-minded to devils. Like, all of the kings showed up at his place to ask him for something, and he didn't even think about killing them. He was just like, well, yeah, have a seat, and let's talk about this. And if you can meet my conditions, you can have what you want. An open-minded angel? Give me the bare minimum and I'm in. Separ. You can't really see him from this image. Separ was released very recently, and I like him. He looks cool. He has a thing for hands. He's a little mean to Zagan, but I don't care about Zagan, so that's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting to see more of him. That's it. We did it, guys. Speed run this one. That's my tier list for What in Hell is Bad. I could make an updated version once more devils were released, because we have like something around 30 devils for now, and they want to give us 70 of those, so this list will be like 3 times the length. But yeah, that's it for now. Hope you play the game. Hope I convinced you to play the game. Look, I'm sure these guys can convince you. Just look at them. These are special. You see they even get a different kind of art because they're kings, but yeah.